So what's going on, y'all? Figured I'd do a little vlog today. I ain't really been able to get out and do a whole lot of throwing. I guess it's kind of a vlog and an update. But I went in for a second opinion finally. And the physician I went in and seen, he's under the impression it's not been kidney stones. You know, just based on the CT scan results and everything else. And as long as it's been since then, you know, he believes in his honest professional opinion that I should have passed him by now if it was. But, you know, we talked a little bit about, me doing the whole professional knife throwing thing, competition, and just freestyle backyard recreational and whatnot. And, possibility that it may be some kind of a nerve condition, maybe an aggravated or damaged nerve. So, with that, you know, I mean, you know, he didn't recommend that I stop throwing, but if that is the case, you know, common sense, you know, I might want to just take it easy on anything throwing related for a while. It did put me on some medication, amitriptyline, I believe it is. I'm gonna try it for 2 weeks to see if it helps. It seems like it kind of is, you know, what few days I have been taking it, but that's where I'm at right now. So I apologize for no throwing content or anything throwing oriented or related on the channel. But today we're gonna go up in the woods. We're gonna do some morel hunting. We're gonna look for some hickory chickens, as we call them in the South. Plus, maybe cut us a few canes. So we got a little bit of a journey to go before I get in the holler, where we're going to hopefully find some mushrooms today. I've found quite a few the last 3 days I've went. Mom and Dad loves them. I used to love them. I can't eat them no more. They make me sick as a dog anymore. I don't know if that's a food allergy or what, but I'm going to see if I can't find some for my friends. I owe them a bag of hickory chickens. And I ain't had no luck on mushrooms for a while till last year. Just kind of stumbled upon them up in this hollow we're fixing to go in. Let's begin our journey and go up here and see what we can find. So, spotted my first mushroom. Have to be kind of careful here where I step, because they hide in this stuff here. Pretty nice looking little brown one. I'm pretty sure there's a few more hidden in this stuff somewhere, but let's go ahead and pluck this big old juicy hunk. Pretty yellow morel. Let's see if I can spot a few more out here right quick. Undoubtedly should be a few more hiding in this stuff somewhere. I would think anyway. So I've been burning it up pretty hardcore. There's another one. Truth be told, I'll probably find some out in the opening here. Let's go ahead and pluck that. Let's see them right there for now. See if we can find a couple more here. I know there's some more hiding in this stuff. It's a matter of looking up and finding them in it, is all it is. Which, we had a good rain a couple of days back. Got warm enough to start sprouting them and popping them out of the ground. I don't doubt, you know, despite the last 2 days of hunting, there's still some that's coming up. It's going to be a matter of looking up and finding them, really. 'Cause we still got plenty of ground to cover. Gotta be kind of careful about how I step in this stuff, because you seen how well that one was hid. At the moment, doesn't seem like I'm find anymore, but looks can be a tad bit deceiving. Might kill this cam until I come up on a few more. I know the first day I came in here, I found all kinds of big old gray-uns. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and kill this for now until I find a few more. But yeah. Yep. I've got 3 here that's hid really well. Probably more than just these 3, but from what I can see just standing here. Mindful where I'm stepping. I don't even know if you can see it on camera, it's hid so well. Just coming up from the looks of it. And then I got that one right there. And there's another one. Right there. Puts us up to 5. Let's go ahead and see what's going on with this one. I used to love eating these things, but sadly and unfortunately, over the years, I can't eat them like I used to. It's really sad, but I like going out and hunting them because my mom and my dad can still eat them without getting sick. Plus, it's just fun to get out and kind of explore around and see what you can and can't find. Alright, let's go ahead and get this one right here. That's a good looking mushroom right there. Good old pretty yellow ones here. Well, off cam till we find a few more. Like I said, they're hid really good in this stuff, but once they start coming up and you can spot just a little bit of the top of them, you find some nice looking mushrooms in this stuff. We got a whole other holler over yonder that we can look around in. Yeah, let's go ahead and kill it for now till I find a few more. Retracing my steps and coming back, I did miss something. Oh. Telling you, it's rough looking for them in this stuff, but it's well rewarding whenever you do find them in here. That's a nice looking one right there. So this is just a once a year thing. Wish I had some way of actually being able to keep them and sell them. You make some pretty good money off of Morels. You can find people to buy them. Just say, if I had some locations that were a lot more fruitful as far as finding them goes, I could make a little money. Oh yeah. good sized mushrooms whenever you do find them. We still got a lot of ground to cover. 6 decent sized yellow morels. It's not bad so far for what little time we've been in here hickory chick hunting. So we'll probably be going out through this way here in a minute once I get done combing this real good, but we'll just see how this stuff leads me. I don't know if you can see it or not. But there's another really nice looking one. You about have to get down on your hands and knees and comb through this stuff to find them. But when you do, they are some nice looking hickory chickens, that's for sure. I think last year and this year has probably been the first time in a while that I've done somewhat decent on hickory chickens. Seemed like there for a while, just places I used to be able to find them. You know, just wasn't bearing mushrooms like they used to. I don't know if that's a result of just people overkilling it, hunting the area or what, but I used to know all kinds of places where you could find some nice looking hickory chickens. I know up in the old home place where we used to live, there used to be a holler. My grandfather, on Mom's side of the family, he used to live, and there was like a bunch of old logging roads and trails that led back to a real deep holler. Me and my dad and one of my cousins, we used to be able to go and fill up trash bags plumb full of mushrooms like this all day long. Everybody up in the holler at the old home place, we'd pretty much will supply the entire holler with hickory chickens. Anymore nowadays, it just doesn't seem like things come up like they used to. Trying to see if I can't spot something else here. Oh, hang on, I got something. Can you see it? That's alright if you can't see it. We're gonna step over here to where you can. It's a nice one as well. Go ahead and pick it, and we'll continue looking around here. Once they get started, start poking up out of this stuff, though, you can definitely find some nice ones. So I'm hoping this holler we're fixing to go to after we get done looking around here real good, we'll be able to find a few more. At the very least minimum, I'd like to find, 10 altogether. It'd make a good batch for my friend to cook up and eat. I've already got plenty of mushrooms for Mom and Dad. Satisfy them for a couple of days until I had to go out and find some more. Well, we'll kill it for now till I find a few more. But yeah, Morels, good old dry land fish, hickory chickens. A lot of people don't hunt for them anymore. It's coming well, I don't know how it is up north and whatnot, but it seems like this day and age, you don't really see a whole lot of the younger kids or anything getting out and looking for these. Yep, let's kill it till I can spot something else. It's really nice back in here, despite me not doing any throwing oriented content and videos. Still finding other ways to occupy myself in my downtime. And this is one of the things I've been doing for the past few days. Alright, let's kill it so we ain't wasting battery power and space on the SD card. Well, got another one here. Finding some nice looking hickory chickens. All I'm really doing is just combing back and forth thoroughly to make sure I'm not missing anything. Good sized little mushroom right there. Oh, nice looking hickory chickens. I know they ain't the biggest hickory chickens and morels that you can find, but they are nice and fresh. Surely ain't been up no more than a day and a half from the looks of it. I'm not the only person that comes back in here. There's a cemetery here in front of me. I didn't even know this was here for the longest time until me and my nephew came in here last year looking for canes to cut. You seen where we was collecting the saplings that end up getting a vine wrapped around them, and it creates a twist and a spiral in them. We got back in here looking for them, and he about stepped on a big old brown hickory chicken in this hollow we're fixing to go to here in a minute. And it's like, you ought to look at the size of this mushroom I about stepped on. You know, I thought he was just bullshitting with me. So, you know, our luck on finding hickory chickens up to that point had been kind of trash and not so great. But I came over and looked at what he had found, and we immediately stopped looking for canes and started looking for these. And we're gonna find about 30, maybe just a tad bit bigger than this. They were some good sized brown ones. There's a few other places I could probably go, but you know, this is just a convenient walk. It's not far from where I live. But if it gets to a point to where, yeah, let me get out. Didn't mean to blind y'all there. If it gets to a point to where this isn't fruitful in the next upcoming years, I have a few ideas for some good spot-on locations to possibly find some. Well, what we're at right now. Let's take a look down in the bag. Friends should definitely be satisfied with what I've found here so far. They good little batch for him. Yeah, lived up in his holler for a good, I know, coming up on close to 10 years, and didn't even know this was in my backwoods. Should explain some really weird, unusual things that's happened to me throughout the years. If you're a believer in paranormal activity and whatnot. But let's see what else we can find here. Go ahead and kill it till we come up on some more. Well, after a good thorough examination and combing of the area, I think I'm going to find any more, but we're going to backtrack a little bit and get something I spotted the day before yesterday while I was in here, you know, hiking around. So that's what we're going to do, and then we're going to head over to the holler and see if we can find a few more. Even if I don't find any more at this point, you know, I got enough to satisfy my friend. We're going to go back out this way right here for a minute and get something. So I'll kill it and meet y'all whenever we get to what we're going to go get. Alright, I got something I got to cut right quick. And then we'll go back to mushroom hunting. Probably can't see it too good right now, but to get it cut down and trimmed up a little bit here, I'll show you. should be long enough for a nice cane. Oh yeah, that'll make a nice one. Okay. This is what me and my nephew is coming back in here doing whenever we stumbled upon them hickory chickens. We're looking for saplings like this, where you can see where the vine grows into them and creates that wild twist and spiral effect. There are a lot of these that I've cut from last year that I've just left curing out in the garage. So I gotta eventually, you know, rouse and peel and catch up on, but you get the general gist and idea here. Trying to get it where you can at least see it somewhat decently. I like finding stuff that's got a lot of distinct spirals and twists in it like that. I'll actually get it where you can see what's going on here. That'll make an okay one, I suppose. Yeah, a good little location to find stuff like this, along with mushrooms here in the spring. That being said, I think we need to get over here in this other holler, see if we can't find a few more hickory chickens and call it a day. So that's what we're going to do. Now that we got that, we'll go to our next location and see if we can't find a few more mushrooms.